All right, now we're joined by our next guest here, and what a pleasure to have a Hall of Famer sitting next to me, 49er great Bryant Young, here on ESPN Fresno at Radio Row. Bryant, good to have you. How are we doing on this afternoon?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. Of course, you're here with the taste of the NFL,
Yes.
representing that with PepsiCo, and tell me a little bit about the work you're doing with the taste of the NFL.
Yeah, so the Taste of the NFL, it's on Saturday, 4 to 7 p.m. at the Hibernia. And the money that's going to be generated from this great cause, it's the largest philanthropic effort at the Super Bowl first. And the money that will be generated, net proceeds will go to Gen Youth, which is a organization that advocates for young people and make sure that they have food and that there are no food insecurities, and make sure they're nourished. They supply equipment for activities and other equipment to provide nourishment for young people. And most of the places that they impact are the NFL cities. And yeah, just excited about all the chefs that are going to be there. Andrew Zimmerman, Carla Hall, so many different other chefs that will be there, NFL legends, about 30 NFL legends. And then most importantly, the incredible food.
Oh, yeah.
That will be made, and a lot of the San Francisco staple foods.
Yeah.
And, yeah, just an incredible cause that benefits a great organization.
And why is it so close to your, the hunger issue, of course, talk about the 1 in 5 children who are insecure with the
Yes.
food nowadays in this nation. Like, why is it such a big topic for you to be a part of this?
Well, a big part of it is making sure that a lot of time our young people don't have voices, and to be able to have a voice and advocate for those that need assistance, I'm about that. And it's important that kids have an opportunity to thrive and succeed and be the best that they possibly can. And they can't do that if they're not nourished. And so to be able to provide, proper nutrition, just so that they can be able to do activities, they can learn, they can grow, and they can continue to develop their brains.
Yeah,
I think that's important.
You, of course, you came here with your career, right, in this area, and being embedded in it, and just tell me about, just how you embraced the community when you were playing days here, and how much you've just grown here in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Yeah, a big part of me wanting to be here, stay, is that I anchor and be a firm supporter in the community that I lived in. And so I look for stability to be able to do that. And so being in the Bay Area allowed me to really understand some of the needs that were there, and able to help and assist and advocate for some of the the needs that were in the Bay Area. So I think no matter where you live, it's important that you invest in the communities that you live in. And so being a part of the Bay Area is a very unique landscape. So many different ethnicities and cultures and that are represented, and it's like a melting pot of different cultures, and I love it.
Yeah.
And so we love living here. It's a great place, with terms of weather, the different amenities you have in the surrounding areas. You can escape. Fresno is one of them. The Valley, and you have LA. You have the mountains. Just a vast amount of things to do.
You mentioned the cuisine here, right? And we're talking the taste center. So what was Bryant Young getting every time he could here in the city?
I was a big fan of sourdough bread.
Yeah.
And anytime I got a chance to get sourdough bowl with the clam chowder inside of it, that was my go-to. It was just a home, just hearty comfort meal.
You like a chowder,
chowder. Then I could eat the bowl at the end.
Right, that's nice, right?
And then being out here, my first year in California, the Bay Area is '94, so I got a chance to, just experience some of the other different cuisines that are here. Became a big fan of sushi, and some of the other Asian cuisines as well. And anything that's tasty, sweet, savory.
Right.
I'm about it.
That seafood too, coming in right from the bay. Man,
absolutely. It's
so
fresh.
Good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's awesome. And you mentioned a lot of the chefs that are going to be here that are showcasing that event. And it's going to be cool because it's not just you. There's other NFL personalities that are going to be there, right?
Doug Flutie, and it was Doug Flutie Brothers Band to be here playing.
I didn't know he had a band.
Rudolph.
Have you heard his band before?
I haven't heard of his band. I had to do a little research. I'm looking forward to it, but apparently in the off season, Doug would, to let off steam. His dad was a musician, I believe. And he learned in the offseason to get away from football and just kind of veg out and relax and just jam out and play music. And so this has been an ongoing process for many years, and they had a band. He got together with some local New Englanders and formed a band and that play at different charity events. So we'll get a chance to hear Doug Flutie Band play.
That'll be sick. That'll be pretty fun in terms of that. You of course, I want to talk about your playing career a little bit, right? Niner, Hall of Famer. The time here with the 49ers, it's hard to compartmentalize. Of course, you're thinking about how your career kind of went with it, but how would you describe your time in the NFL if you had to look back on it in that perspective?
There was a season of in my life where a lot of excitement, a lot of growth, a lot of hard times, a lot of lessons learned, a lot of good times, friendships that have developed, championships won, and just a family that I was a part of and was embraced into. Just having a standard and the excellence in the way about doing things. I learned that and being a part of this organization.
Well, you jumped right in and won a Super Bowl, right?
Yeah,
so
it came in '94, and it was a part of a Super Bowl winning team. And, just being able to play and have a role to help win a Super Bowl was one of the best feelings ever. That standard was created, and you try to achieve that every year, but you understand that that's really difficult to do. And so there's seasons of growth where you have to kind of recalibrate, reload, bring in some fresher bodies and different types of talent to enhance your roster, and you got to work through those, and you got to work through injuries. You got to work through getting old and finding new ways of doing things. And but it's just just a great experience to be able to do it in one place for as long as I have. I don't take that for granted, and I realize that everybody don't get a chance to do that, and so I'm super excited and to have been able to do that.
Yeah, well, the value of just being in one spot the whole time of your career, guys don't get that choice, sometimes when it's ahead. And so, just tell me how grateful it was, with your family, just being able to just relax and be here. And
just, when I think of home, I think about where can I, you have your nucleus and your upbringing, but when you branch out, when you leave and cleave and you go and you marry and the two shall become one, and you try and create your own family and foundation, your morals and values that you grew up with, and you have a chance to root somewhere. This place was that for us, where 5 of our 6 kids were born, and we absolutely love the Bay Area, and we embrace the communities and the surrounding Bay Area, and then San Francisco just has so much to offer. I was just a big fan of just growing up here and raising our kids here. Right.
And the memories that come back through your career, is there standout times where you sit there and you feel grateful for the experience? Like where is there a moment you sat there and I'm just happy where I am, or I'm because a satisfying feeling, I feel like when you're chasing it in the middle of your career, like when you're chasing championships and all that, everyone's just grinding to the next thing. But was there ever a moment where you're like, I feel really great about my choices and where I've gotten to?
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it's the grass isn't greener on the other side, and I'm a firm believer of that you're not going to always have everything is not going to be perfect, and you're going to have to give up something. Look at it as opportunity of cost, and so for me it was, it was not moving around and playing this in this city and replanting and learning an area. It was about having stability and being able to get engrossed in the community, and so I'm just grateful that I had that opportunity to do that, and that opportunity was allowed for me to do that.
Certainly. Of course, this venue, hosting another Super Bowl, right? We had one 10 years ago. About the city and what people kind of learn about this city and this area. What excitement do you have just knowing that the NFL world is here right now and embracing the area this week?
This is great for our city, great for the Bay Area. Just hosting this and how much it's grown over the years, and being able to just show off our city in the way that we have, and it be embraced and people share within that. That's exciting to be able to do that. You don't have to go far, and you get a chance to show people what this place is all about. And and there's one other opportunity you could do that. It will be on Saturday with the Taste of the NFL. Yeah, come out and experience some of the cuisines of our area.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And have you worked with some of these chefs, right, that you have here in terms of it? You talked to them before?
No, but every
Are you
chef
excited to meet someone?
Yeah, Zimmerman I follow. I watch his show that he does with
he eats some crazy stuff.
Crazy
man.
stuff.
Is he going to get you to
world.
eat something crazy?
I don't know. I don't know if it'll be this weekend, but I'll eat almost anything that he cooks. And Carla Hall, who's another celebrity chef that'll be there, and just some incredible, talented.
Kat Cora, the Iron Chef.
Absolutely.
You watch the competition
Erica,
of that?
Tyler, Florence.
The competition, Iron Chef. You see that, like getting in the arena.
They get pretty technical.
Do you feel like it's like it's like the football when you step in the arena, then it's just like zoning in that game mode? Do you like see the equivalence there when you're watching that show?
I think when you look at people across professions, there is that innate ability to focus and hone in on your craft. And it becomes about how can you do it better? How can you be competitive? And food is no different. I think there is a competitiveness when you think about restaurants and you have different foods. Is it better than the next restaurant? You have to be. You have to do something creative and make it in a way that sets you apart than other restaurants. And that takes creativity and it takes talent.
And just in terms of the focus and the talent and marrying it into the moment, what was it like when you were in that arena for you on the field? And do you feel that feeling sometimes again, or what was it like kind of switching into that as a player?
Just when you train, when you do running, you're lifting, and you're doing mini camps here and there. It's the football reps that really train you and get you in shape after you did all the other extracurricular activity and training, eating right and staying focused. But when you get to a game, it's how can I apply all these things that I've done to help sharpen my skills and apply it and help my team win. And so it becomes about focus and grit and determination and doing what's necessary to make sure that I'm holding, that I'm being responsible for the role that I'm in, and then I'm also accountable to my teammates.
It's awesome to have you here, of course. And I want to just ask a quick question before we let you go. Of course, I'm going to ask everybody. So, thoughts on the game, this matchup? What are we thinking?
This is a very interesting game. I mean, you have the best two teams that are playing in this game, and both are super talented. Quarterbacks are playing really well.
Defenses are getting after it, right?
Defenses are playing really well, and you got really good head coaches. This is just a great matchup when you put each category, coach, special teams, offense, defense, and you look at the matchups. It's just a really good matchup in that way. And so both teams are going to give you a really entertaining game. But I think Seattle's going to find a way to win it.
All right. Seattle on your side. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Bryant, I appreciate it as always. Thanks for swinging by here at ESPN Fresno. Got to get you down and get you a taco truck. You ever had taco from a taco truck?
Absolutely. Those are the best tacos.
Oh, my goodness.
A street taco?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Carne asada, little tomatillo salsa.
Burrito.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, we're talking in language here. I'm already hungry.
You're making me hungry.
I'm hungry right now. I'm ready.
Go to the Taste of
the NFL
on Saturday, Hibernia, 4 to 7 p.m.
That sounds like a place to be.
There are tickets
still left, ready to roll. All right.
NFL.com.
Sounds good. All right, Bryant. Well, I appreciate it as always, and thanks for swinging by.
Thank you.